everyone, it's Allison Sullivan with Stamp Crazy with Allison. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia on the west coast of Canada. So welcome to my regulars, and if you're new, welcome to you too. Today I'm going to have a whole bunch of samples and some products to show you from the new September to December mini catalog, which launched today. So, oh, and also the September 2025 online exclusives, which sometimes can be like an elusive, thing to find the products. So hopefully I'll be able to help you find anything that you like. So please comment. And hi Keisha, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I am going to move this over here. And I'm going to hide myself. Excuse me. And then, hi Mo, how are you? Hi Cindy, how are you? It's so hot in the valley. Yeah, it's hot here. And my husband just came in and said that the smoke, you can't even see the bridge. I guess he's meaning, what bridge would he have meant? I guess the Port Mann, I'm not sure. Anyway, he said the smoke is so bad you can't see. It's like, he doesn't know if it's smog or smoke. I haven't heard that we've got smoke from any fires, but he says it's really bad outside. I'm thinking that the heat doesn't help. Oh, I'm going to just straighten that out so we don't all get... There, that looks better. That's straighter. Sorry, it's probably my camera. Anyway, I can trick it. So if you're a regular customer of mine, you would have received the mini catalog. And if you don't have a demonstrator and you would like one mailed to you, you can certainly ask me, and I would be happy to do that. If you don't have a demonstrator, or if you're not a demonstrator. It's coming from the east. It's bad out you way. Okay, so it's heading my way from you, is what you're saying. Oh dear, that's not good. It's bad when you have, respiratory issues too, right? Anyway, that's what my hubby says. All right, should we start? So lots of new product today. We've got the mini catalog, and then we've got the online exclusives. And these are the ones that I find are hard for my customers to find. But if you're on my newsletter, you would have received a link today so that you could find those. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually go through the catalog. Look how pretty. Look at that. Let's take a moment to look at that. I love that. The cover. Okay, so if I turn, I'm just going to flip through some of these that we don't need right this moment. And I'm going to show you products and reference the page number. So the first card I'm going to show you uses A Child is Born, which is an absolutely beautiful line drawing. It's very much like, I've got a few of those, oh gosh, I can't even think. It's Susan Lourdes, I think. But I can't remember what the name of her figurines are. Anyways, I got a few of them, and they're very pretty. I saw that you were here, Cindy. Sorry. Oh, you're back over here. Hi, Carol. So you've come off of YouTube and you've joined over on Facebook. Gotcha. You came with where the cool kids are. Okay. All right. So look how pretty this is. This is just stamped. I'm going to say, I think it's stamped in secret. See. Hi, Diane. How are you? Came today. We're not making a card today. We're just going to look at a whole bunch of beautiful cards. So this one is page 16, A Child is Born. Isn't that pretty? Love that. Love the simplicity of this card. Okay. Right. Next up, we're going to flip along to page. It's so hot in my office, you guys. It's very hot today. Cindy's not wrong. We're supposed to get up to 30 today. And I've got my fan on. So if you can hear my fan, I'm really sorry. I might even have to turn it up. It is too hot in here. Okay, so my next card, a few samples, uses the Tradition of Christmas Suite. Now this is what I would call a mega, hi Ellie, I would call a mega suite, right? Because we've got 2 stamps, 2 dies, so 2 bundles. We've also got a embossing folder, some gems, beautiful ribbon, and gorgeous designer series papers. So my sisters sent me some cards. And I think I've got these right. If I don't, they're both on the call and they will let me know. So my sister sent me a bunch of these. You had to turn off the air con. You were freezing. Yeah. Well, I'm not freezing here. Okay, so look at this card. This is what you would call a spanner card. I believe my sister Mo made this one. So we're using the designer series paper from the Traditions of Christmas 12 by 12. And then we've got the beautiful stamp, and she's colored it in with blends. I love spanner cards, but I really like how she's just got the words in there and that over to the side. I think it's so balanced and I love it. Oh, thanks, Carol. I think I'm going to. I'm going to. Diane, did you get your mini in the mail, right? Please tell me you did, because if not, I'll have to get Stampin' Up! To send you another one. So let me know if you did or didn't get it. Okay. All right. So next up, another card. Now this one here is using a few of the products. So this one here. Oh, I guess I should have shown these a little closer. I'm sorry, you guys. That's that one. Okay. And then this is this one. Okay. All right. Okay, next up, we've got this one. Now, this one uses this embossing folder. Now, this embossing folder is an interesting size. It's 6 by 6 1/4. So it's too big for a card front, but if you do a piece of paper and then cut it, you can use both sides, and so it's really pretty, very subtle, right? Now, this bauble, I guess I would call it. I'm going to be jumping over it a bit. So let me tell you what's from this. So we've got the traditional wreath 3D embossing folder, and then we've got that gorgeous designer series paper. So let's deal with that first. Can you see this paper? It's got like gold on it, and I have this. Oh, I was thinking, where is my paper? And it's in because I'm doing a class using it. So I put the paper away. I'm sure I've got more stuff than this. So let me grab it and I can show you what I've got here. Oh my goodness. But this paper is stunning. It's got lots of gold accents on it. So I'm just going to open my paper and grab my pieces out of here. So what have I got here? Just let me get this all sorted. I think that's good. So we always have in a pack of paper that's 12 by 12. There's usually 99% of the time 6 designs, 2 of each. So look at these. Look at this one. Isn't that gorgeous? Can you see the gold? Oh, this is beautiful, beautiful paper. Look at that. Pink poinsettias. I love those. Oh, here we go. There's a card coming up that uses this. It's cut out with the dies. I'll show you that in a minute. Look at that. Is that gorgeous? Look at that. And then so the other side is plainer, right? Or paper that's not as wowy. Wowy? I guess that's the word, wowy. And one of the other products from that suite is the ribbon. So that's real red shiny ribbon. I don't know if you can see that it's shiny, but it's very pretty. It's quite soft, quite easy to tie. And then the embellishments are traditional sparkling sequins. Ooh, look at those. They look really retro to me. Okay, so that's products from that suite. I'm going to keep going. We got another card here. Now this one, again, I believe was by, I don't know. Oh gosh, someone's going to tell me. Mo or Ellie, somebody tell me if this is your card. Now, I'm going to keep this one here because I have to tell you where the bauble's from. Okay. So this one here, we've got that paper. That's the designer series paper. And you see that's just cut out with the dies. And I believe my sister Mo made me this card because they sent me a whole bunch. So I think this is one of Mo's cards. And then these arch dies, you really should look those up and get those. Isn't that pretty? Love that. Love this design. And more. I think this was one by my sister Ellie. Really creates stunning DSP. I think my thing, Cindy, is DSP and embellishments are kind of my favorite. I like stamps, obviously, but you know, it's the paper that always gets me. Sometimes I just buy the paper. So my sister Ellie made this card. Is this gorgeous or what? So again, I'm going to show you these. These are from that bundle, traditional labels. Sorry. There's that ribbon. There's that gorgeous DSP, and Ellie's put some gold on there, and then there's those embellishments. So that card really kind of shows you all the things from that suite. Love that. I'm pretty sure that's Ellie's. Okay, this one here, so the baubles, we're back to the baubles, and I'm going to go to my online exclusives, and that is from a new suite called Modern Christmas. Modern Christmas. I said Modern Christmas, like Elma Ford. And there's the bauble. Okay, so that's part of the ornamental Christmas dies. Okay, so very pretty. Love this. Anyway, this is a very nice design. Okay. All right. Next, I'm going to flip to page 29. Look at this adorable, adorable suite called North Pole Delivery. Is that the sweetest thing ever? And here's, I've got one card to share from this. Now this little bear with his little parcels on his back, you can use the stamps and color it in, or you can, there he is right there. You can grab the coordinating set of dies from Jolly Delivery and cut that out. Isn't that cute? So cute. North Pole Delivery on that one. Okay. Peaceful Garden. Now, you guys, I'm using Peaceful Garden in my October 2nd class. So if you want to join my virtual class, please do. And we're going to make 8 cards, 4 designs, 2 of each. So here's some of the ones that we've made together. I keep forgetting to hold it up. My sister Mo, I showed you this one a while ago. My sister Mo made this one. And my sister Mo made this one, which is very pretty. Just going to move something. I don't think you can see my cursor, but I can, and it's bugging me. Okay. You bought this suite, the Peaceful Gardens. So pretty. Remember we made this one together? Nice. Using up all those little... Hi, Kathy. How are you? I saw that you joined the class, right? You're joining the Peaceful Garden class, right? On October 2nd. I saw that this morning, pretty sure. Here's that fault line. We did this one together. And then lastly, I've got this one, which is gorgeous. My sister Mo made me this one too. Love this. Okay, so don't forget to sign up for that class. So I am in love with these products. So class, October 2nd, 8 cards, don't forget. Okay, next up, what are we up to next? Okay, then we're going to flip to this one. Now, Lights of Aurora. Have you guys seen the Northern Lights now in Vancouver? There are lots of times we can see Northern Lights, but usually I'm not awake. I've seen them a few times. I've seen them in Scotland, and I've seen them in Grand Prairie when I was visiting my in-laws when we used to live in Grand Prairie. And my sisters and I and my daughter and his husband, I'm going to do this, saw them in Iceland. It was, we should laugh because, oh my gosh, how long did we chase? We chased the lights in a tour in a rickety old bus that you would not believe this bus, you guys. I think it's a worse bus than they take prisoners to jail in. But anyway, our bodies were killing us from being bounced around. We'd get out of the bus. We get back on the bus. We get out of the bus. We kind of saw them, but not the way I'd seen them in other places. So, oh, you bought the modern suite. That's gorgeous. Yeah. Sorry, Cindy, misunderstood. Anyway, that's my story of Northern Lights. This is very pretty, lovely dies. And actually, I'm going to show you those because I will be having a free giveaway featuring these products in, what month are we in? October. So this is going to be the focus of the all-star video tutorials. You know, the ones I give away for free. Oh, here's the dies. Boop. Dies. Okay. Boop. And then here's the paper. So one side is kind of plain, and the other side has got the beautiful Northern Lights here. Aurora Borealis. There we go. So it's one side, and that's the other side. 6 hours. Was that crazy, Mo? My sister's now reminded me. the bus ride all over Iceland. I'm sure you could drive from one end of Iceland to the other in less than 6 hours. But anyway, oh my gosh, it was the only thing in Iceland that was not a success. But they like to say it was a success because if you don't see them, then they have to give you another, like another tour, as if we do it again. But anyway, oh gosh, we could laugh about it now, right? Anyway, you want to see Northern Lights, go to the Yukon, go to Northern Alberta, come to Vancouver, or go to Scotland. I've seen them there too. Anyway, we just laughed. Gotta laugh. Okay. Here we go. This one here, autumn. Autumn. Gosh, I can't even think. It's not tall. It's not tall. Anyway, autumn toll. Beautiful products. I don't know it, but the paper is really pretty. Remember I said to you earlier, usually 99% of the time you get 6 double-sided sheets. No, not with this. You get 12 sheets, 3 each of 4 double-sided. So 4 patterns double-sided, 3 of each. That's kind of cool. And this one is, look at this. Now, these adorable little guys are from the autumn trees. Do you know, I sometimes frequently miss products. Do you do that? You see a card and you think, ooh, what's that? And then it's something you just haven't seen. Isn't that pretty? Love it. Now these mats, dies, what they're called, I think those are from, I'm just going to skip ahead. Yeah, they're from the Branching Out. So that's page 50. So Branching Out dies. Love those. I didn't buy the stamps. I did buy the dies. Okay. Anyway, there you go. Look at that scene. Looks like something. Oh, just speaking of, Aurora Borealis, it's just a beautiful sunset. Look at that. Okay. Next, I got a really cute card next. Look at this. Cute. Fluffy squirrel bundle. This is so cute. Page 49. Look how cute this is, you guys. So cute. This paper is from the Online Exclusives. It's from Gathering Together. It is gorgeous paper. I'll show you that in a minute. How cute is this? You got that today too, Kathy? Oh, cool. The Autumn Suite is so pretty. It is, Kathy. Like, it's so many things, right? You're loving the Autumn set, Keisha. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with it. Tonight is going to be a Northern Lights show. I thought I got a notice for it yesterday, for Tuesday. But you're not going to see anything in Vancouver with all this smoke. I don't know where the smoke's coming from. And you look at this little easel card. This is the cutest little squirrel. Look at this. May you gather happiness, little acorn. Isn't that cute? It's a little easel card. Super cute. So our Northern Lights was Tuesday, which wasn't that yesterday? That's yesterday. Yeah. Okay. Branching Out dies and the Branching Out stamps. So the bundle, here we go. I love this, how it's just cut. So there's those dies again. And again, look, another easel. I gotta make an easel card. Okay. That's page 50. Next, page 56. Stay warm, little sweaters. Aren't they cute? So these are reversible stamps, meaning that you actually put the stamp on the block and you can stamp the solid image, and then you turn it over and you stamp this image. So rather than 2 stamps, it's 1 stamp. So here we go. Hello, winter. Not ready for winter. If you want to know the truth. All right, next, Joyful Tidings. This is an interesting one, isn't it? Because, of course, we've got this one that almost like a cornucopia with the oranges and the pine cones and whatnot. Very pretty. So this little Noel is from this card. I'll show you. So here's a card. So there's the Noel. How cute. And this, look at that. There's those arches again. Gotta get those arch dies, you guys. That is from a very obscure little set in the Online Exclusives called Winter Scenes. I had to really use my magnifying glass to figure out, where is that from? Where's that from? Anyway, that's where it's from. Very pretty. Okay, and then the last one I have from this catalog is my sister made me 2 cards using petal arrangements. Isn't it gorgeous? Love it. That's one of the ones that you might. Hi, Joanne. How are ya? You have to watch. Yeah, see all the beautiful products. Anyways, this one here, my sister bought, and it's one that you might have just missed. So she made me 2 beautiful cards. So here we go. Here's the first one. I don't know what you call this, but it's like got this angle cut out. Can you see that? And then these pieces are on the inside, just kind of peeking through. So it's called Petal Arrangements, and it's on page 61. So love that. That's from the beautiful gallery suite from the annual catalog, that Damps embossing folder. So pretty. And then one more she made me from the same set. Here it is. Oops, here it is. I gotta go which way is this going? Isn't that pretty? Love it. And that's the Floral Charms paper from the July online exclusives. Yeah. Okay, so that's some samples from there. And then online exclusives, let's look at this. So the Gathering Together suite, I've got one from that, or, well, sort of 1.5. This is a card I made. So there's that beautiful DSP. Remember I was saying, oh, I'll show you that DSP. Let me show you. Because it's also pretty. A lot of these DSPs have gold in the paper. Okay. Oh, see, yeah, you can see that. Isn't that pretty? Look at this one. Love that. Oh, this is a whole sheet of gold. Gold flat. More gold flat. It's kind of plain on that side. Okay. Oh, look, more colors. Very fall, but lots of gold. Love it. And this one here, even this one has gold embellishments. So beautiful paper. I guess it's a specialty paper is what I'm thinking. Anyway, here's a card using that and the bundle. Okay. And then this card uses the Designer Series paper. And then this little stamp set is super cute. It's Sign Designs. Here it is. Sign Designs. So there's a stamp set and then there's a coordinating punch. So check that out on my online store under online exclusives. Meaning they're exclusive. They're not in a print publication. So you have to go look for them over there. All right, next. What have we got? We've got Modern Christmas. Here we go. So my sister Ellie sent me a bunch. So let me show you hers. Modern Christmas. Gorgeous, gorgeous Designer Series. Mailed me 3 more samples today. Oh, my sister said she'd mail me 3 samples. Which set did you use? That one that I showed you, that petal one? Is that what you used, Will? Anyway, here's my sister. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous paper? So my sister Ellie, the other talented person. Here's her. Isn't that cute? Love that. Beautiful. So pretty. And very against type, right? Against color, traditional colors. Okay, so there's that one. And then Ellie made me this one. So also very pretty. I like how she's got this technique where she can show both sides of the same paper. And it just adds some interest rather than just using the whole sheet like that. She's folded it back. I like that. Ooh, she's used a lot of gold. Thank you, Ellie, for using all this gold foil paper. Love it. Fa la la. Love it. I just ordered this paper today. So mine's coming. And then here's another spanner card. How cute is this? Now look at this. She's used, see this ornament. Remember the one we saw in our earlier walkthrough here? I don't know if I've still got it out. Here it is. Remember the ornament set? Well, Ellie's taken this and Sorry it's so small. And she's taken that tree. So she stamped the tree and then she's cut it out with the die. And then she's used the top of the ornament for the little tree, for the bottom of the tree, little tree stand. Isn't that cute? And there's your spanner card. So cute. Okay. Then what else have we got? Another, my sister Mo made me this one. Now this is a floating, I think they call it a floating image card. So I don't know if you can see this, but this is on a window sheet, and she's just added strips and then cut it out with those same dies. And there's the top of her ornament. Isn't that pretty? Oh, and there's that gorgeous wreath embossing folder from Traditions of Christmas, I think it's called. Okay, then I've got this one, which is, this is the Peaceful Gardens. Remember that pretty one with the doves? This is one of the two of the dies. And then Mo has used the sentiment from Ornamental Christmas. Okay. And then these dies are from, I don't know what. I thought I had it down with the little dies. Oh, I think these are back to the Traditions of Christmas dies. And then Mo's used her sanding block on some two-tone paper. Love it. And then what else have we got? I think the last one is Elegant Pine Snowflakes. So this is like a little patchwork scene here. And then we've got the snowflake is stamped and then cut out with the dies. And then we've got Celebrate the Season. Really pretty. It's a pretty card. Very traditional colors. You don't, that's a shaded spruce. If you're wondering what the base card is, shaded spruce. All right. Well, I thought it would take me longer, so I didn't want to take up a lot of time with doing stamping too. But anyway, let me show you what else. One more thing. Oh, I'm going to show you two more things, actually. I lied. Two more things. Okay, so this is Festive Friends. How cute are these little guys? So my first class on October 2nd, gosh, I got to think. Yeah, October 2nd, uses this stamp set, so the Peaceful Garden Suite. And then the one later in the month, which I think is October 26th, I think, we're using Festive Friends, and we're using that gorgeous paper that we showed you earlier, that beautiful, just remind you because you're thinking what paper, this one, we're using this. Okay. So whenever we do a class, you always get a goodie bag. So you're going to get half a pack of this paper. You're going to get half a roll of that gorgeous ribbon. There it is. And so that's about 5 yards. And then you're going to get a full set of the traditional sparkling sequins. So that's part of that class. Check that out. And then one more thing I wanted to show you is one of the scrapbooking kits. So this one's called Keeping Traditions. There we go. So you get pictures and step-by-step, sort of like our stamping kits, right? But check this out. It's very detailed. You get gather up your projects, tells you all the materials that you're going to need, tells you how to cut it, which I really like. Look at that. Isn't that great? And then the suggested layouts. Of course, you can change it to however you want. But I really like how it's really detailed. So that's the instructions. And it's printed on nice glossy paper. And then inside, I love this too. Look at these bags. Aren't they great? Love these thick bags, Ziploc bags. So this is the Designer Cities paper. So it looks like you get 2, 1, 2, 3, and then right, other side, and then one more. This is the tradition. This is the Traditions of Christmas. Some of the paper from it. Very cool. Okay, I haven't opened this yet. And this is an interesting sheet, like that one. Okay. And then you get other things like places to write, obviously. And then look at this. You get, these are punched out dies, but they're very thick and they've got glue. Yep, on the back. And look, they're numbered. So project 2, project 1, like it's really, you know, I don't want to say idiot proof because we're not idiots. I just want to, you know, it's helpful. Look at all the pretty little things you can put on your scrapbook page. And then you're going to get tons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these look like 2 tones, 6, 7 sheets. I guess those are to build your pages on. And then even more. Oh, look at this. Isn't this great? Look at this. So you get the days of the month. Isn't this great? Oh, this one's really thick too. This is a really thick one, like almost like a cardboard thick. And then these, I love these. They include little photo placement cards. So you're not ready to put your picture on, but you're going to get all your stuff ready for your Christmas album. And then you can put these on the page. And then when you get your picture, you cut them to that size. And Bob's your uncle, you're good to go. Isn't that great? So it's really thought out beautifully. So it's really an easy way for either beginner scrapbookers or seasoned scrapbookers. So this one's actually one I ordered from my sister-in-law. And I thought I would just show you guys. So that's for her. Okay. Let's see. Any questions? Thanks, Joanne. I think we're equally, yes. Ellie did the last card. So the last card I showed would have been something from, well, this one here is not Ellie's. This is someone else's. So I'm not quite sure which one. Might have been this one. I think this was Ellie's. Anyway, my sisters are very talented. Oh, good. Thanks, you guys. Thanks. I'm glad that gave you some tips. Okay. I think we got that set. Okay. I think I got everybody's comments. Yeah. Love the walkthrough. Oh, I'm glad. Because I know we want to see products, right? And we want to see like a project being made. But sometimes it's nice just to see a whole bunch of different things because we think, oh yeah, that's kind of cute. I don't know. Or we completely miss it. Like there's a card in my little stash here, and I had no clue where this was from. This one here. I thought, where is that from? I don't get it. So I just search high and low for the sentiment and then for this one. So it's online exclusive. When in doubt, it's usually exclusive. Okay. Thanks, you guys. Thanks so much. Oh, I'm glad you like the walkthrough. Awesome. Okay, guys. So it is 2:30. We didn't go too far. It's my wedding anniversary today, so I am heading out for dinner at a really beautiful restaurant. So can't wait. My stomach's growling just thinking about how good it's going to be. You're welcome, Cindy. You're welcome. All right. I will see you guys on Sunday at 10. Now, if you're a customer or not, it doesn't matter. I have a BOGO going on. Do you know what a BOGO is? A BOGO is buy one, get one. So I have tons and tons and tons of retired product. Some of it is brand new, never been cracked open. And I sell it at less than it was when it was new. In addition, you get it for free, and then you just commit to purchasing the same value in new products. So great day to do that because it's the Mini Catalog. So if you want an invitation to my private group where I've got all the albums, please just leave me a comment or send me an email or a private message on Facebook. Any of those things will work. Thanks, Cindy. Thank you. Oh, glad you enjoyed it, Joanne. All right, guys, I'll see you Sunday, and I will have a project. All right. You guys take care and have a great rest of the day. Bye for now.